The Sign of the Times, episode 696, from this undisclosed place with a lot of vegetation. Beast Barnett's gonna love this. He'll probably look at this tree here and he'll say, I wonder what tree that is. And then he'll get out his botany books and he'll research it and he'll let me know, because he would never let me down. Beast probably knows what this is just on sight. He'll say, I know that one. I learned it in third year of botany school. But for the people that love the snaps, Chicken Bob and Chicken Ron, and their main question is, why does Jacob Fatu hate Jason Ayers and his household? Hates him. He just throws them around willy-nilly, busts them wide open, tosses them to the floor. Just why? Why does Jacob Fatu hate that family? Book I got for QT folks out of a little free library in Las Vegas. Hopefully I will see QT hours from now when I can hand him this. And he'll say, oh, okay. And then he'll flip to page 128 and he'll read, you actually want to marry her? Why? I beg your pardon, Lucretia said with affront. Adam. That's what he'll read. Current book I'm still reading by Steve Wilson and Joe Florinsky, Center Square, the Paul Lynde story. Paul Lynde, as I've learned in this book, a mean drunk. He was a mean drunk. He also was not good at directing. He was terrible at directing, apparently. But he was great as a Center Square, if you don't count having to be physically moved around and strapped into the square because you were out of your mind drunk half the time. But other than that, what a great Center Square. Pamphlet for the Sign of the Times. It's a Riyadh WrestleMania pamphlet. A Point Defiant Zoo pamphlet. Demon and Bunny coffee, a delicious, delicious coffee. Newest CAC program. Definitely not the newest CAC program. I got a picture of Jakari Frost. Look at him choking out JB Moonshine like it's something to do. JB probably regrets that. I got a picture of the late Kevin Sullivan. There's Paul Freakshine and John Lennon before the big split, before they ceased being buddy pals. Paul and his freak show. Paul and a couple of his boys. Paul and his niece, Casey Carlisle. Back when CaseyCarlisle.com was going, you get those. Yeah, those for people that loved walls of belts. There she was. There she was. QT's all-time favorite. Short Sleeve Sampson's all-time favorite. There she was. If you were old enough. There she is. Her Ultimo Dragon phase. She had those. Those were popular. There she was, angry. Other members of Team Baddies. Not one single solitary goodie in the entire bunch. None of one of them. Autograph picture of Seymour Snot, proud member of the Gouge roster and current Gouge champion. That he is, the current Gouge champion. Picture of old Ken Inland throwing a rock to the McDonald's. He's probably up in the pearly gates just launching rocks at windows like it's something to do. He's probably busting them up all over. Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube you may be watching right now. Hopefully you all subscribe. Let's Stomp and Steve get a sneezy head. A sneezy head. The X where you can follow me, but not literally, much like Donnie Idol does, much like Casey Carlisle does. They both do, but you don't see Casey Carlisle hiding behind that tree right there. The Beast Barnett can probably identify without any hesitation. He'd know it instantaneously. Well, this week, a busy week. You got to find out why Jacob Fatu hates Jason Ayers and his household. Then Sunday, it's Mother's Day. I believe Deboshi celebrates that because all I hear in locked rooms across the Pacific Northwest is that Deboshi's a real mother. He must celebrate it. Then Dimitri and I got a beeline down to Longview, Washington for Inclusion Pro Wrestling. We'll be including some coffee in that trip, I'm sure. Dimitri and I headed down there. Hopefully QT will be down there. And then we'll get his book on Monday. Yeah, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, not much. Wednesday's pretty open. Thursday, maybe I'll watch some old episodes of Thunder in Paradise. That was some of Chris Lemon's all-time best work. On Friday, we've made a couple announcements. I announced Sign Guy's coffee line will be coming to merchandise tables near me very soon. This week, hopefully another announcement on the horizon. Stay tuned for that. But to review from this undisclosed place with a lot of vegetation, like that tree there, and definitely that thing that Beast will know. Even this grass, I'm sure Beast can tell us what type of grass this is. Sunday, Debashi's favorite holiday apparently, and then Dimitri and I are going to beeline down to Longview for Inclusion Pro Wrestling. Dimitri going to be on the mic, ring announcing. Monday, pretty free. Tuesday's open. Wednesday, not much. Thursday, maybe some Thunder in Paradise. Maybe the episode where they had to fight that voodoo guy. Or maybe the episode where Elegante was in it. We'll find out. Then Friday, hopefully another announcement. We've had some Turnbuckle Turmoil Championship Wrestling coming in October. A coffee line. Lots on the horizon. But pretty much episode 696.